Today I'm in Chengdu, Sichuan, and we're gonna go for a full-on, comprehensive street food tour of this city. All my favorite street foods. We're gonna check it out, all right?
Sichuan is a street food heaven. As soon as you step out the door, you can find a huge variety of street food that will please your cravings for adventure and novelty. Visiting a market or local neighborhood is the best option. I'm using some of my favorite locations, along with some impromptu food that I find along the way. Some of the stuff I found near the end, if it was a little out of your comfort zone, let me know. This is just part one, there's a lot more than this.
So you've got to try baozi. This is one of the first things you can try here in China or Chengdu. Check this out, basically like a steam bun full of juicy, fatty, oily meat. Oh, 太好了，谢谢。多少钱？1.5，1块5，好好好。谢谢。It's cheap and delicious. A good way to start the day. 刚才做的是吗？我尝一下。Oh, look at that. Oh. 哇！你看，那个太好了。对。这个里面有豇豆是吗？芽菜。哦，芽菜太好吃了。对，很多汁。See in there? 豇豆 that's cowpeas, and it's really juicy. You can see the oil has saturated the bun. 谢谢你们。谢谢你。味道很好。Morning markets like this are completely crazy, bustling, full of life, and you've got to come check them out. But today I've actually got my bike and we're gonna go tour the city and try some of the best food, all right? Let's take a look.
Next, I biked up to my favorite intestine sweet potato starch noodle joint, a super famous spot in Chengdu that's worth a try if you're into intestines.
太好了，谢谢你。Look at that. Oh, look at that sliced intestine in this super spicy broth. We're gonna sit down and try it out. It's basically in a super spicy broth. You can smell it. It smells almost like charry, like it's a little smoky. Oh. Wow. That's actually pretty nice. There's nothing gross about it. The intestine's a little fatty and it just sort of melts into your mouth. These sweet potato noodles are gooey, slimy almost, and the broth is really spicy. Whoa.
And the next thing you gotta try are the tianshui mian and Fan noodles right across from the most famous Buddhist monastery in the city, Wenshu
tianshui mian 还有黄凉粉。对，12块。好。Okay, so there was no spot to sit inside, so I'm outside now. I've got two classic Sichuan snack foods you've got to try. One here is the tianshui mian, literally translated as sweet water noodles. It's covered in this super oily, super spicy chili sauce, and then this plum sort of sweet sauce with sugar and a little MSG on there for the kick. Now this one over here is a liangbancai, and basically it's sliced cold mung bean jelly covered in a chili oil as well with a little bit of doubanjiang, fermented broad bean paste, Sichuan specialty, and a lot of chilies garnished with a little bit of green onions. First thing we're gonna try is the liangbancai. Let's just try a bit here. Oh wow. I just got a hit of Sichuan peppercorn. I think you really gotta mix that up, because there is raw Sichuan peppercorns in there. That is salty, oily, spicy, and this one definitely has its fair share of Sichuan peppercorn. You will have a numb mouth after eating this. So look at that. Mix those noodles up. It's just like a beautiful snack food. Let's try that out. 太好吃了. Wow. That's really nice and sweet and spicy. There's a little bit of huajiaofen in there. As usual in Sichuan, it's a little prickly, a little numbing. But the best part is how it's slightly fruity. Okay, so next up is the Chinese Home Gao, which is like a street crepe. Really cool. We're in a local area here, super local. There's a lot of people hanging out, playing mahjong, chilling. There's so much to explore here. And one of the things that I've been dying to try here is the Dan Home Gao, Chinese street crab. Let's take a taste. 你好，很棒。哇，很厉害。你的乖味，我听说你是很有名，是吗？
啊，可以，其他的几样都好吃。
都好吃。
都好吃，这个3、5样都好吃。
你在这里多久
25年了。
25 25 years at this place. 太棒了，太棒了。
太棒。
哇。Got all these different Dan Hong Gao here, and I have this Tong Tang Bing Fen here, which is like this super sweet, cold, jelly-like soup. 请问这个红汤冰粉是什么？红汤冰粉是什么？
云南冰子。
哦。
云南上等冰子，去那里酱做出来的。
哦，还有红汤是吗？红汤。我要尝尝你的怪味，怪味是大头菜的是吗？麻辣的。
麻辣的。
有很多成都人来这里找这个地方是吗？
哦，找这个地方。
你的爸爸教你怎么做这个吗？还是你自己学习？自己学习。
哦。跟人们现在的口味、川菜的发展嘛，也是搞那个北岸。
这个肯定很难做的是吗？我要尝尝。很有特色的。It almost tastes like Chinese medicine mixed with Coca-Cola, licorice, and brown sugar with these jelly blobs.
Next, I stumbled on a little noodle joint in a back alley run by a lady who generously mixed my noodles up for me.
Okay,谢谢. Oh, the full service here.
你别喊我，你别忙嘛，你别着急。
也有一点芽菜是吗？
哎。
芽菜、芝麻酱。海椒、红油、白菜。Oh, look at that. 酱油，还有酱油、芝麻酱。Those dried chilies. 哇，太好了。
泡菜。
哦，泡菜。
泡菜。
Oh, and some pickled vegetables too. 谢谢。哇。
好不好吃？
哇，很棒。谢谢。那个味道 ，it's 有一点辣，是吗？有一点辣，但是很香。然后那个芽菜的味道也很好吃的。芝麻酱，对。Let's get some 豆花 here. 什么味道的豆花？
有麻辣的，有甜的。
麻辣的豆花。
你是哪个国家的？你中文讲的对。
我是加拿大的。
加拿大的。
哦，太好了，辣椒。酱油，黄豆。
大头菜。
哦，太好了，葱。盐。
我都是听他的中文来讲的，好，我来干一下。
哦，花椒粉。味精啊，谢谢。香油。
加不加醋？一般不加。
这个是什么？
香油、芝麻油。
哦，芝麻油。
豆腐不要加醋了，加醋不好吃。
啊，哦，太好了，谢谢你。Oh yeah, so this is 豆花. Basically like a bowl of mushy tofu. 哇，那个很辣。
有麻有辣。
Yeah, 有麻有辣。That's a very core flavor here in Sichuan. Basically, your mouth starts to water. You get this feeling like your tongue is sort of curling up. It's watering, it's prickly, and then mixed with spicy. This is really nice because it's soft, but the soybeans are also crunchy. So one of the things that's almost as good as eating the food is to explore the markets. There's so much to try. Just like this here, I'm at a local little bakery. 你好。这个糖油果子可以吃一块吗？2块。好。一个。Take a look here, 糖油果子, little sticky rice balls covered in red sugar on the outside, white sugar on the inside. We're gonna try it. 很好。That's unbelievably chewy. Look at that. You can see that thick layer of sticky rice on the inside. It's sweet, covered in white sugar, and that is just heaven. That is pure fatty, oily, deep fried, sticky rice heaven.
Another thing you must try in Sichuan is the stuffed and deep fried beef guo kui flatbread. It's filled with either beef or pork, and after it's deep fried, it's put in the oven to crisp. So you're left with an oily and crispy stuffed flatbread that will leave you satisfied. It's absolutely to die for.
Whoa! Wow. That is magic. It's like saturated with oil, yet crispy at the same time. So when you bite into it, you get like this juicy, oily texture that's really satisfying. And the beef, actually, it's just slightly sprinkled with ground beef throughout, but the best part is that it's like prickly. 有一点麻，有一点麻，很好吃的。So next up here is the 这个叫什么？宣血旺。So the blood soup on the street here. Look at all that. 这个是猪肉的血，猪血 ，OK。然后你用那个辣椒油。
辣椒是猪油了。
哦，这个是。
这个是花椒。
花椒。盐。
味
精，很多味精。
这是猪板油。
猪肉的油。
猪板油。
哦，太棒了 ！Look at all that pig blood. Oh my god.
都是
青菜。
对。
太好了。
拿上筷子，我们得一起筷子。
你有筷子吗？
马上叫老板。
OK， 谢谢。Wow, look at that huge bowl of pig blood. 还有猪油。
对，全是猪油。
猪油不是辣椒油。
不是辣椒。
用猪油。
对，猪油。
猪油。
这个味道是独家军营这个味道。
啊，太好了，谢谢。
这个好吃。
你每天买几碗？
每天啊，这里一天买5-6个碗。
5-6个那么大的？真的吗？
真的。
This is all pig blood. Get a deep piece there. Pig blood in a bunch of oil, chili oil. Get some cilantro on there. Oh, 很辣。
很辣。你没喝醉，还要辣，还要麻了，还有花椒没喝炫。
哦，
把花椒喝炫了。
这个很特色的。
对，这个没有人做出这个味道的。
就是你。
对，只有我有。
就是你嘛。
对，只有我。
没有别人。
没有别人。
哇，
这个味道只有我家人有。
很厉害。It's actually not bad. It tastes like pig blood in really spicy oil. 差不多是猪血，很辣的，是这个味道是吗？谢谢。
不谢。
太好了。So this is another one of the things you can try in Chengdu. So there's so much Sichuan street food you've got to try here. This is just part 1. Please leave me a comment down below. Let me know exactly what you thought of this video. Click that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because there's a lot more coming. Thanks again.